You want to close it for me? There you go. You got it. All right. You don't even have to lock it. Those guys will take care of it from there. In fact, here comes one right now. You're going to take it for us? Thanks. How many of you like to celebrate things? Okay, what's something you celebrate? What do you celebrate? Thanksgiving. What do you celebrate? Christmas. What do you celebrate? Your birthday? Yeah. Your birthday. What do you celebrate? Easter. And what do you see when you celebrate things? You see God. Sometimes you see God. I would hope you can see God. Eggs. Sometimes you have eggs if it's Easter. Candy and presents. And have you ever wanted a chance to cheer somebody on? Can you go, hip, hip, hooray? Okay, let's try that together. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Where would you say hip, hip, hooray? If you're watching a school basketball game and the school team's winning. Maybe. Or maybe there's a parade. You got a good imagination today? Can you imagine a parade? All right. And I want you to imagine a parade. It's coming, and it's for a very important person. And they have a marching band. Can you drum? And they're marching in time. And the drummer's keeping that beat so they can go. And behind the big band, there is a float. It has all kinds of flowers and stuff, and people are waving. Can you wave back to the people that are waving at you? And they are saying, hip, hip, hooray! Because an important person's coming along. And they're in a convertible. What color convertible do you want to make it? A blue convertible. It's got to be a really shiny one, right? And are they sitting inside driving, or are they sitting up on the back? A gold one could be a pretty one too. They're sitting up in the back, and you're waving at that person because he's so important. Could be a green one too. And it's such an amazing parade that out of the windows, all kinds of things are happening. They even throw ticker tape. Whoa, and it comes flowing down. Okay? It's such a fun parade. Oh yes, and you want to do one too, right? Okay, such a fun parade. I only had two, sorry. All right, it's such a good, fun parade, and then you hear them going off into the distance, and you wonder, why was that person important? Our Bible story has a parade as well, and it is what we call Palm Sunday. But there wasn't a convertible. There was a donkey. And can you see my book here? Are you able to see? It's okay. You can see, Wilson. All right. Here, you want to hand it to me? Thank you. All gone. One more? Thanks. All right. So in this parade, it was Jesus. And he's riding on a donkey. And can you see all the children? Yeah. But they weren't saying hip, hip, hooray. They were saying, Hosanna. Can you say Hosanna? Hosanna. Hosanna to the Son of David. Hosanna. And they were waving palm branches back and forth. And they were laying coats down on the street. Blankets. And blankets too. Because he was coming in as a king, like a king would ride into a town. And it was such an amazing parade, such an amazing thing. And there were some children there. And the children's, one of them's name was maybe Mark, and it says, can we go with Jesus? Can we go? And so Mark's father cut him a palm branch, and mother helped fill a basket for her daughter, and they went out, Hosanna to the Son of David, Hosanna, Hosanna. Even the rocks would have cried out if they had a chance, wouldn't they? And he led the parade, ended up at overlooking the temple. Now, it was the beginning of a very interesting week. Such a big celebration. But this week didn't end in celebration. Well, it does at the very end. But this week was a very challenging week. Not only did they go in cheering him, but then they arrested Jesus. And they tried him. They convicted him. And then he was crucified. But this was the beginning of the week. And it started with a parade. But it was such a serious week. But you know what it ended with? It ended with a resurrection and a life that Jesus brings us. So let us join with the voices of those kids. Hosanna to the Son of David. Hosanna, dear Jesus. We love you. And this is the beginning of the Easter week. So I wanted to start it with that. Can you head back to your seats now?
Yeah.
Thanks.